Hey everybody, welcome back to the Carriage Play of Suikoden 2. We are playing the Suggestion Box. Forgive me! Why does Sheena get his name attached to his letter? I guess you put it on the outside?
Yeah.
Okay, well, forgive me.
Lord Carey, forgive me. I mistakenly put a letter into my family into this box. Gilbert. Follow-up. Remember he was talking about his, son Thomas. Led to a discussion.
Oh.
Suikoden 3 style.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, pardon. Suggestion.
Hey, let's get some more cute girls to join our army. Sheena.
We can't afford the legal fee, Sheena. Fantastic letter. Zamza. That's you again, I think.
I'm strong and I can use magic. I know you must be happy to have me on your side, but I don't like it when you take me out of the party. Got it? Zamza.
The party animal.
He's like John Belushi.
Hey, please, do something. Every night before I go to sleep, Sid tells me these scary stories, so I can't sleep. Choco.
Okay.
Thanks, bud. Alright, so this is the true episode 108.
It's the episode 108 that is completely filler.
Yep, it is like the clips episode of an anime series. Joe's actually playing right now.
Yeah, that's how bad it's gotten.
So basically what happened, everybody, is a couple of weeks ago we did like a big batch recording and built up a bunch, and then last week we were like, oh, well, I think we need to do some Suikodens. Looks like we need to maybe do one because we have 44 minutes of footage left, and anyway, with the recording schedule, upload schedule, that's how it works. So we just recorded one, and that turned out to be episode 107. But as it turned out, when I went to go edit earlier this week, we realized that, we are missing an episode. So, this is Thursday night, not a normal recording. I went to school today, Joe was at work, so we're a little bit tired. We have both drank a little bit too much.
Yeah. And
so now we're just kind of chilling out with Suikoden 2 podcast style, because we don't really want to move the story forward.
Yeah, it's going to be a multi-hour no-save break sort of affair. And we've kind of been putting it off for a while. But, yeah, we can't do that tonight.
So we'll record that this weekend instead, probably tomorrow, which is Friday when this is going up. But, for tonight, we thought we would just kind of chill out and turn it into podcast mode. Not really put it on Suikoden. Maybe we'll do some pod grinding if we feel like it, or we could check on a cooking battle, but just gonna kind of keep it low-key today on this Friday. The volume is turned down so low as that we cannot hear this. But that is the struggle of being a Let's Player without proper equipment.
I mean, the grumps, they have it turned down really low.
Yeah, I feel like they can hear more than we can, though. This is the thing, is I would love to go to, the Game Grumps studio once, just to be, how do you set this up? How is this, how do you, I mean, granted, they have better microphones, they have individual microphones for each member, but, I would love to see, how is it that they, do their audio? How do they record their footage? We do all right, but
I'm pretty sure there was no song there.
No.
I was pretty sure.
Speaking of songs, podcast mode.
Okay, podcast mode.
So I feel like I've mentioned this before on the recording, but I've been listening to Jacob Anderson, aka Riley Ritchie, aka Grey Worm on Game of Thrones. His album, You're a Man Now. Now this is embarrassing. I can't remember what it's called. You're a Man Now, Boy. And it's from like 2015, and it's on Amazon Prime Music. Shout out.
Wait, to Amazon Prime? Do you know somebody at Amazon?
Oh yeah, it's kind of a little company I've been following for a little bit. It's actually a pretty good deal, you know. It seems like you get some discounts. I don't know. It's like you just pay a service fee, and you can get like free 2-day shipping. It's nuts. I don't know. It's like, seems like nobody knows about this. It's crazy. But anyway, been listening to Amazon Music.
Any other mega corps we want to rep for?
Walmart.
That's okay. Continue.
So I've been listening to Riley Ritchie's "You're a Man Now, Boy" album, and like really vibing with it.
And you've had me listen to like a handful of songs. I thought immediately it was very easy to listen to.
Yeah, so it's like one of those albums that you could just recommend to somebody and not worry if they're gonna like it. You know, they're gonna like be like, oh wow, yeah, like I get it. You know, maybe they're not gonna like attach to every element right away, but it's not like some albums. So that's
It's Sierra.
Hey Sierra.
I can't talk to her.
Oh.
Why are there shadows in here? Or I mean, why are the shadows like? You have the light directly around these torches, yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's top-down lit.
The light is in our hearts.
Sora, Donald, Goofy.
It's from friendship.
Okay, Riley Ritchie.
Yeah, and it's like one of those, like you tell somebody to go listen to Ninja Sex Party, and they're gonna go, okay, bud. And then they go listen to it, and they're like, this sucks. And it's like, I love Ninja Sex Party, but like the first couple times you're gonna go, it sucks. It's just like part of the process. And that's how a lot of albums are, you know?
Yeah, like some of my favorite things, Suikoden, you know, you pick it up and you go, what the fuck is this? And, you know, you just like kind of ease into it and you're like, oh my god, this is amazing. It's like a sauna. Uh-huh. You know, like a sauna is, as a kid, fucking unpleasant. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's too warm. It's like,
I'm sweaty.
You know, until you just, like, are sophisticated enough to appreciate a sauna, you know? Mm-hmm. You just need to, like, fucking take it easy and, like, just appreciate something. And the saunas are amazing.
So anyway, Riley Ritchie, totally not like a sauna. It's like a hot tub. Anybody can like a hot tub.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, analogies aside, similes aside, like really digging it. It's so like here in Montana, it's been super snowy still. And like I've been listening to it on my walk to school because I got to walk a couple blocks to the university. And I can just like there's so many riffs and beats in it that just make you dance. And like not even, you know, I don't really worry too much about like what other people are like thinking of me or like if they're judging me or whatever. So like I'll like bob my head, try to smile, try to like have like a little like, you know, boop in my step, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and it's just like one of those that you can just really sink into. It's like a fighting game that like low barrier
to
entry, but also like the mechanics are there for you to really get into, and like the lyrics are powerful and relatable and, you know, make you think and make you sort of go, hey, I want to make that. I want to do stuff like this. This is the kind of what's Richmond doing?
Oh, I was waiting until you stopped talking.
Oh, whatever. Talk to him.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You got some business with Richmond, yeah.
Wow, how much have we talked about his hair gel usage?
He's got like that Axe, what's it called? Like, you know, you twist it, dry it, and you're cool. Like, you know, that ad campaign for like Axe hair gel that was like
something about that does seem like familiar.
Axe freestyle, something like that.
Huh. I'm watching his toe tapping animation. Does it look like his toe, like his foot grows as he brings it up?
Hey, that's not the only thing growing right now, bro.
He is in a trench coat.
Hey, we watched an episode of Letterkenny. Joe, so Dad and I have been watching a lot of Letterkenny. Hey, I was 17.
How old did I think she was?
I don't know, dude. Don't even try to guess. I think you said like 11.
No, I thought she was older, and you thought she was younger. I thought she was like 21.
No, you said like 13, and then I said 8 or something.
Oh, okay. Then I read
Comments?
that one.
Hey, comments? Let us know.
Jess. Competing secrets. Who we doing? We got everybody there. Hicks and
I don't
Kangar.
care about Hicks and... I don't care. No. Piss mark is gonna be question marks. Did we
How
do
old is Shin?
Oh, Shin?
Kind of like a... I don't know. I see Shin being like this, like, lame 35-year-old. He's bald under the turban.
He's got like the Charles Winchester haircut.
Yeah.
No, I think he's like young. I bet he's like 23.
Okay, somewhere between 35 and 23.
Yeah.
Am I pulling the trigger on this?
Pull my devil trigger.
That song is so lame. It's so lame. And when you hear like people on podcasts, Ben Moore, who like unironically are rocking out to it,
Pull my devil trigger.
I like some pretty lame things. I don't think if I liked that song, I wouldn't admit it.
I love like cheesy anime music.
Yeah.
It's like my go-to.
Oh no, the thing is just there's really good cheesy anime music. I don't think that's even like rates. I think that's somebody just excited for that video game. And by association, this really lame song, they like that lame song.
I get the guilty pleasure aspect, but I think it's cool.
I don't think it's even as like fucking, what's that, what's the Kingdom Hearts 1 bloopy,
Reiki Jam?
No, Utada Hikari, or Hikaru, I can't. Yeah, exactly. Like, I unironically love that song, but it is embarrassing. Is that I pull my devil trigger, I'm like, I don't know. Shut up, Humphrey.
Tonight.
Fuck. He just never shuts up.
If only Black were here.
Oh, wow, you're doing the voice.
Oh, no, you weren't.
No, oh, it's...
If only Black were here, he'd be a real big help.
Woody? Hey, Woody.
yeah, and Buzz.
They're our friends. Because they have the light.
Hello, Jess. Oh no. I'm so sorry I clicked on this.
I can't even do it anymore.
Thank God. Thank God.
Long Kelly. I'm a wet blanket.
Okay, put the subtitles on, everybody.
Figured out.
So
yeah, we watched an episode of Letterkenny. Dad and I showed Joe the pilot of Letterkenny.
It's a newer Canadian funny show. Is it Hulu exclusive or what?
No. It was like it's not even new. It's got like 7 seasons built up.
New for me.
Yeah, I think it's new for a lot of people, me included, really. But it was like apparently pretty big in Canada, and it was only available. It was like one of those shows only available in Canada. So, like, but there was a lot of people like illegally downloading it, like in Australia and stuff. A shout out to our Australian fans, mate.
That's everybody.
Good eye.
We looked at the statistics on our YouTube feed. Everybody's from Australia.
Yeah, it's weird.
Very weird.
In truth, our YouTube statistics show that like 90% of our subscribers are from the United States and like 10 are from Indonesia. And it's like, hey, cool, awesome. Leave us a comment.
Wait, 10 of our subscribers are
from... No, not 10. It was like 10% or like some sort of percentage were from Indonesia. And it's like, hey, I'm waving.
Oh,
welcome. Hello.
yes.
Pretty cool. We have a global fan base.
Huh.
Interesting. And we're up to 30 subscribers. Welcome, everybody. We appreciate it. It's one of those deals where I want, eventually we hope to compete with PewDiePie, obviously. We hope to get, up into, the 80 million.
We're close. I think you have to admit we're pretty close.
It'll be a couple more years, but, until we're really
Conservatively.
Yeah, I mean, now we're, on Jacksepticeye Markiplier level, but to get to the Pewds, it's gonna be a little bit longer. But PewDiePie. I'm sure that's been joked. I'm sure it's been joked.
Oh, I know, but it's new to me just now. So give me this laugh.
Nothing is new on the internet.
I know, but it's not the worst when you think of the funniest pun, and then you're like, oh yeah, that was if somebody had copyrighted that 10 goddamn years ago.
You know what would be great is if there was a comic strip series just devoted to puns. You know what I mean? Would that be cool?
So you had a couple of gals,
Yeah.
and it's a couple of gals, and they're just all about puns. Maybe one of them wears glasses, and the other one's tall.
Okay, here's a pun for you. What if Joe, you're an artist. Could you draw something like this? Where there's a beat. Let's say there's a beat, and it's a marathon runner beat, and it's got legs and shoes, and it's just it's tired, and it goes on beat. How sick would that be, dude? But I'm sure it's been done. Nothing's new on the internet.
Oh, yeah, that's shout out to Jackson. Sup, dude?
Sup?
Sup? Let's see. Oh man, what am I doing anymore? Bright Shield. It's funny, I've watched so much of this, and Jacob has played so much. So, I feel like I've played the game, but this is 15-year-old muscle memory to play this goddamn game.
Joe's got the muscles of a 15-year-old. Or at least the muscle memory of a 15-year-old.
The muscles of a 15-year-old under, 45-year-old's layer of blubber.
So it all balances out to about 35 years old?
It sort of does.
I feel like I was talking about something.
But
it doesn't really
Jacob
matter.
Anderson.
So anyway, this Riley Ritchie guy.
Oh no, we were talking about that Canadian show.
Letterkenny?
Letterkenny.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Let us know in the comments below what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Oh. It seemed like I was going to say something about school. I don't know.
Oh, you were talking about school earlier.
Maybe not on recording, though. I don't know.
You talk about it now. What's up with school?
School sucks. Not worth it. Throw away your education.
Yeah. So, yeah.
One of my professors is giving me a hard time. I'm like the butt of his jokes. It seems like kind of guy, and it's like, ugh, okay, bud. He doesn't even know how famous I am.
30 subscribers. 30 subscriber famous.
Yeah. Oh, I think one of the things I want to say is we appreciate the growth in subscribers. We appreciate the growth in views. That was something. I want to get to the point where ties back to school and the subscribers. So we spend a lot of time doing the YouTube stuff. Recording days end up amounting to quite a while. Editing time amounts to quite a while.
Asset creation is a bit of time.
Yeah, and making new intros and stuff, and trying to plan out things. And granted, we could always do more, but it amounts to similar, I think, to a part-time job plus the other creative endeavors I'm doing and what you're doing, and and that's not like any sort of bragging or anything. It's just like that's just we spend time on this. But so often I feel like when I describe, someone will say like, "Oh, well, do you work?" Or what do you do? And I'll say like, "Oh, well, I do YouTube stuff." And they go, "Oh, how many subscribers do you have?" And I go, 20 or whatever. Not that many. And it's like, "Oh, so you don't do anything real?" And it's like, "No, man. Like I feel like I do a lot of stuff, like." And I appreciate every little bit of growth we get, and it just as like, and not just for like bragging purposes to like other people. Like I also appreciate it because it, people are interested in seeing more of what we're doing, and I think it's awesome. I think beyond just, for our own fun, I'm getting practice speaking. I think I'm wittier now than I used to be. I think I'm more on my toes than I used to be in conversation.
I feel like that too. More confident, just in general. Which it just feels good.
Yeah. So we truly do love every single one of our viewers and every single one of the subscribers, and it's a small, tight-knit group, but every single, in some ways it's like I look at my private Instagram and I have 22 followers, and I used to be pretty insecure about having a small amount of followers, and when I say used to, a couple weeks ago, and I started trying to change my mindset on that, of going, it means so much more every subscriber I gain, or every follower on Instagram I gain, and every person I say, you know what, I'm gonna go through the social anxiety fears that I have asking someone to follow, or whatever, or accepting someone to follow me, and when I do that, I feel like it means more, because that person is recognized as you are one of the closer people, and I feel that way with the YouTube. It's like, we're a small group, and every person is so important to that.
Yeah.
There isn't like, if we were to gain a subscriber or lose a subscriber, we would notice, and we see you, and our mom will call us and say, "Hey, did you see you gained a subscriber?" And we go, "No, we didn't, but that's so awesome."
Mom calls you about that info?
Well, Mom doesn't have to call me because I live at home, so she can just tell me. But Mom does tell me. She's the one that usually updates me if we gain a subscriber or not.
Oh, it's Mom and the fake Google accounts.
Yeah, that's the sad part, is that like she knows that we've gained a subscriber before we even have, because she's like more referencing that she's going to subscribe with a fake Google account.
Thanks, Mom. We love you.
Oh, that explains our Indonesian followers. When Mom went to Indonesia that one year.
Yeah.
And created all those Indonesian Google accounts.
Yeah. Well, she went across the country a couple times. Supposedly. We don't know where she went from there.
Well, remember that time when she just like disappeared? Like, and we thought it was aliens? Do you remember that?
My mind was wiped. Like on Men in Black.
Like on Men in Black? Or like on any alien thing ever? That's an alien thing, Joe, not a Men in Black thing.
Well, no, like the movie with Will Smith.
Yeah, I know the movie. Welcome
thing.
to Earth.
That's... Yeah. God, how long have we been recording?
24 minutes.
Oh. Extra special long episode for you folks.
I know, I'm sure everyone's excited just to see another filler.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. Started getting static at school, man. That sucks.
I know. But, I do feel like,
Chicken tonight?
I feel like chicken tonight. crying next to her.
So Jermaine Clement sings the jingle Chicken Tonight.
Which is somewhat similar to Picture Today by Kid Rock and, what was it, Shania Twain?
No, it was
Sheryl Crow.
Sheryl Crow. I was gonna say the shittier Shania. We just lost Sheryl Crow. She was one of our subscribers.
Dude, I wish.
Santa Monica Boulevard sucks.
Boulevard. I walk these lonely roads, the only roads that I have ever known. Boulevard of broken dreams.
Wow, we're gonna get a copyright strike from Green Day.
Donut, 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 donut.
What a mess this is. What a glorious mess.
What a mess this is. I know, it's like one of those stream of consciousness episodes. Let's see. Oh, but one of the things, to be fair, with school, I complain about it a lot to people, and like some of the things is like, I could go and try to fight back certain elements, but like fight back against the professor giving me a hard time, but and even my dad suggested I do, but I feel like weird about it because I am kind of like somewhat of a funny guy there. Maybe it's hard to appreciate because I'm pretty serious on the Let's Play, and just kind of like a stick in the mud about everything on the Let's Play, and I never sing or I never like have a good time. I'm never sarcastic or what I mean. But in person, if you were to know me, I'm kind of more of like a jovial, kind of like, maybe childish isn't the word, maybe immature isn't the word, but young-spirited kind of person. And, sometimes that gets laughs up at school. And, so like when people are laughing at what you're doing, or like you're kind of just going to the beat of your own drum, sometimes you're just gonna get, you're gonna get some professor who thinks you're constantly disrespecting them, and they're gonna try to double down on you and do everything in the power to make sure you feel bad about yourself. And you at a certain point you just kind of go like, I guess if I'm gonna go to my own beat, I just have to expect that some people aren't gonna like it, which sucks, but
yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit much to ask that just any given person that you're gonna vibe with every single person in the world. And some people have that sort of, would be pathology be the right word, that everyone has to like them. It's like not everybody has to like everybody. And that's okay. That's an okay thing. I think when people they don't like you and they want you to know it, it's like, step off, buddy. It's like, fucking find something else to do. Your life is too goddamn fucking short.
And I think the thing that also is offensive is like when I have to, go ahead and talk to Richmond, bro. I have to go and see this like person who's like, in many senses like a superior. I have to recall that, I have to respect them. They're my professor. They give me a grade. 27.
I said 35.
I said like
21.
23.
Did you say 23? Okay, you're closer.
Yeah.
He's
from the Southlands. Like this person that I'm sort of...
the Southlands?
I don't know. South? The lands to the south?
Like, I've got a mental map of the northern continent.
So just picture the opposite of the northern continent.
Is it from the southern continent, do you think?
I don't know, bro.
Is that what it's implying?
It's implying that it's south to something.
Yeah, it's, okay, gotcha.
It's not Westeros.
Is it?
What?
Fan theory. You were saying.
Yeah, it just sucks to sort of, have to a little bit eat dirt, I feel like a lot of, like, my time up at the university is, like, kissing somebody's butt,
And that's sort of, like, it just sort of built into human interaction. You have, like, fucking dipshits. They feel some sort of sense of superiority, and they expect the butt kissing.
Mm-hmm.
And when that isn't forthcoming, they make it their business to destroy you. Shiloh. I don't have feelings about Shiloh. If Shiloh had disappeared between our last playthrough and now, I wouldn't have noticed.
I know. Like, if you were to go... One of the things is, like, they say, like, as a teacher, like, every night you should go home and, like, write a list of all of your students and the last students that you, like, in your list of, like, are the students you need to focus more on because, like, clearly you're not paying enough attention to them in class because they're the easiest to forget.
Focus, moron.
Focus, moron. Shiloh's one of those students.
Shiloh Buff.
Who you, like, forget about.
Do it.
Shiloh Boof. What's that Shiloh Buff song? Sing it.
God damn. Everybody just Google the Shiloh Buff song.
Jinx.
That's a work of
song.
comedy genius.
The
Shia LaBeouf song?
Oh, it's Shia LaBeouf. I thought you were talking about It's Not Gay in a Three-Way by Lonely Island.
No, well, yes, that is also a work of comedy genius.
Less so, probably, than the Shia LaBeouf one.
The Shia LaBeouf one is really smart.
Yeah. Not as smart as On a Boat by Lonely Island. Which isn't as smart as Danny Don't You Know
No.
by Ninja Sex Party. Which is probably about the smartest song you can really get. I can't think of a smarter song.
Danny Don't You Know is probably NSP's smartest song.
Yes.
Which is ironic because, you have the freaking... Where did Ninja Brian teach?
Cambridge?
He was a Cambridge theoretical physicist professor. Do
you think he was an adjunct professor?
No, I think he was a full professor.
Assistant professor, maybe. On track of tenure.
No, he had tenure. Like, he gave up. He gave it up to be on...
But do you really believe that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
Sometimes
Ninja
I don't
Brian,
know if I believe Ninja Brian always.
Ninja Brian is the right kind of weirdo to be that super genius guy. He's the best in the world at something, but he doesn't actually love that thing. He likes playing on his Casio.
I can relate. See, Ninja Brian is truly an inspiration because every practical person in the world would say, dude, keep your job at Cambridge. It's secure, it's respectable, it's more profitable, yada, yada, yada. But Ninja Brian goes, look, I understand that. It isn't what I love. And
what I love is Dan Avidan.
What I love is Danny. Danny, don't you know?
Yeah.
What I love is like playing bloopy reggae jams and being a ninja and having fun. And that's all you can ever... Like, to me, that is my... I wish I had the confidence to be a ninja. You know what I mean? To be Ninja Brian.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like when your comedy partner is Dan Avidan, the coolest dude in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know, it's just what, or stay with some stuffy old fucking professors and their bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Oy.
So this was our attempt at a podcast episode to fill in the time between next week.
Hey, old man.
Hey, slow down. I'm old and stupid. No offense to old people who are old or stupid people.
Hey! What about ducks? Do we offend ducks?
Ducks are kind of jerks.
Yeah, they are. Fucking ducks. Assholes. Okay. This went on way too long.
Yeah, that's alright.
Alright.
Hey, everybody, we thank you very much. Next week we'll be on track, crossing our fingers, hopefully, and we look forward to beating Suikoden 2 with you and moving on to our absolute next game. I don't know what absolute was, sort of an unnecessary word there, but it is absolutely our next game. There you go. And we love you. Bye.
Bye.